Hey, how is everyone doing out there? And today we shall be taking a look at the Marvel Supervillains Wave, Red Skull. And right off the bat, the figure looks great. Um, Minor nitpicks incoming, but that's when we get to review the figure himself. But as of so far, the packaging on the figure is okay. Minor nitpick, of course. I feel that the armband is missing on the drawing, and as a matter of fact, the whole bodysuit as a whole. I don't know. It's just there's something missing to it. But I do like the text. The purple and green supervillains text. I find that excellent. Those are villains colors, of course. But yeah, I mean, other than that, the Red Skull is holding the Cosmic Cube accessory in the drawing, just like it comes included with the figure. But yeah, look, like, I don't know, man, that drawing is just funky now that I look at it a bit more. It's like, look at the arm, it's like, something's off with it. I do like the Art Deco city in the background though, but other than that, I don't know, man, that left arm looks funky. But yes, the build a figure for this villains wave is Zemnu the Titan, I think. And all the figures in the wave contribute to a piece except for Emperor God Doom. But other than that, Dormammu, the Hood, Lady Deathstrike, Arcade, and the AIM Trooper, they all contribute to a build a figure piece. But yeah, the Red Skull is a great figure, and let's crack them open. Taking a look at the figure himself, I want to say body proportion wise, his arms might be a bit too long. I don't know. I don't know. Like, just something seems off with those arms. I wish I could pinpoint what it was, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the way that they're angled, and that they stationary angled, and they just seem longer than they should be, or give off the appearance of that they're longer than they should be. In regards to that, though, the articulation is great on the figure, in the arms, in the legs, the knees, the shins, ankle rocker. Everything's good on this figure. Excellent articulation, a lot better articulation. I once again, like, those arms though, like, there's that gap right there. I don't know, like, I know it's meant to be like a rolled up sleeve, but I think Hasbro at this point could do a much better job at sculpting less gappy sleeve. I guess is the best way I could put it. I mean, let's put it this way: they're big on introducing pinless appendages. Well, why not also introduce gapless appendages? Because I feel that it takes away from the immersion of the figure when you throw it in a different angle and you can actually see, like, still, like, the articulation points, like, this is where it's gonna bend, and I don't know how they could rectify that situation, to be honest with you. But it's just odd that it shows the arm being so skinny at that one point where, like, the elbow bends, and that's normally not how sleeves work. That's the gripe I have. But accessories wise, he comes with a bunch of accessories, and they're all impressive. Starting off with this additional head sculpt, and I was gonna make the argument that one head sculpt, the one that's grinning, represented like the classic version of Red Skull, and that the much more somber, serious head sculpt that's being placed right now represented him in a much more modern setting. But in reality, it really was up to the artist to decide how they wanted to draw him, because there's drawings of him in the 1940s that interchangeably use both type of heads. The one that's just like really grinning, and then there's the one that he looks semi-serious, and the same to even up to now. It's like you'll see Captain America Rebirth, or the post Civil War, and you'll see that somber looking Red Skull. But then even as recent as when he became Red Onslaught, it was the grinning big Red Skull there. So it's really up left to to the artist to decide. The gun accessory, I am happy about having it. I'm happy that Hasbro figures do get included with guns. I can identify the gun. I like the fact that it had a Hydra logo. But I want to say that where the figure really shines is in the department of hands. He just comes jam packed with multiple hands, fisted hands, gun holding hands. There's even a hand that's specifically made for him to like grab the cosmic cube. That's also included. This isn't the first time that the cosmic cube has been included with a Red Skull figure, but hey, I appreciate the fact that they're including it in case someone didn't own, the Infinite series Red Skull. And I'm really impressed with just the amount of hands that he came with. It's comparable to the Marvel 20th anniversary Captain America and the amount of hands that he came with. And this figure was released before that one. So I don't know if Hasbro would have probably held off on him in case they were to ever re-release a retro card Toy Biz version of Red Skull. And that's my Red Skull evil scientist pose right there with like the two open kind of like hands. But of course, let me give him that gripping hand, and let me give him that cosmic cube, and just have him go to town with all his evil doing. The cosmic cube device is same as the Infinite Series one. Nothing's changed from it. Not bad, not good. You shine a light through it and makes it seem like it's shining through. That didn't come out right. But yeah, I wish it were to implement it like something that would make like an internal light that could turn on. And yes, it is possible because Lego has bricks, really tiny bricks that turn on by themselves, that they light up, and they're even rechargeable, I think. The Zemnu heads is excellent. Unfortunately, I do not have plans on building this figure. I own the arcade as well, but that's about it in regards to the line. Maybe down the line I'll pick up some of the other villains, but it's not something that I'm gonna go out of my way to do. Now let's utilize the background that he came with, and I'm really digging this green color meshing in with him, like with his red head and his darker green bodysuit. I don't know. I just think this really pops in all honesty. But let's have him pose in a different way. Let's have him punch Captain America. Yeah, let's have him punch the 20th anniversary Captain America while holding the cosmic cube. This looks pretty cool in my opinion, and it's very reminiscent of the face-off between him and Captain America, which was one of the more notable Toy Biz figures. That's where the face-off Captain America, the best Captain America figure ever made, came from. Well, at least until the 20th anniversary version. Overall, this is a good Red Skull. Would recommend. 7 out of 10. It's just the arm issues. Laters.